everyone, welcome to 4A Talks episode 7. We have our Mr. Chintan Dhungel, our very brilliant migration agent from next door. Welcome to our podcast.
Thank you so much, Lilash. Thank you for having me once again, and what a brilliant introduction. Thank you.
Okay. So, look, I have been getting lots of inquiries regarding the partner visa, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, in the normal way, we have 820, 801 for onshore and 309 and 100 offshore. In your experience, what sort of questions do you get?
Look, I still get so many offshore applications compared to onshores because when people are onshore, they have other visa options too, and basically, people come as an international student and then settle down here, get the residency, go back to home, and bring their girlfriend, fiance, or maybe already married, and then the spouse. So this way, I think the offshore is quite popular for my case. Maybe your case is different, but partner visa sounds very simple and then very kind of easy visa, but it's not the case. It's a big money involved, especially application fee is huge, 9.5 grand, and then
almost 10
exactly, and the waiting period is almost 2 years. And after paying such a bulky amount and wait for 2 years, and then if it get refused, look at the disaster. So you should not take it lightly. I think you should consult professionals like a migration agent or lawyer to look after your file.
Yeah. Now, look, when we say like 2 years of processing time, people may think like we just apply the partner visa and we sleep. Mm-hmm. We don't update anything and go on with the visa processing and just wait for the visa. Is it true? I think it's not true at all. For the partner visa, you should keep on updating your documents.
I think, Lilash, you raised a very good points. Most of the agents I've seen, even professional people, are just apply and they sleep. They move on with the different files and they forget about the client. Yeah. But that is completely wrong approach. So partner visa has to be ongoing. Yeah. It has to be up to date. So for instance, you apply your partner visa, right? Mm-hmm. And you're waiting on so off, so it doesn't matter. And let's say you and your partner go to Bali for a quick holiday. Don't you think it's worth it to apply? Let's say you buy a new motor vehicles and then it's under your both names. Don't you think it's worth it to apply?
It will help
exactly.
The 4 pillars of the partner visa
exactly.
itself. So financial, social, even if you are like invited in the social gathering, just take some photos with your friends and family. One thing about the photos, okay, when I ask my clients to send me the photos of their relationship, normally what they do is only the couple photos are sent.
Oh wow, that's too bad.
Right. So photos doesn't mean that you are sending us the couple photos only. Even for other visas like student dependent visa or subsequent entrant visa, 485 visa, any sort of subsequent entrant visa or the partner, any sort
where the partner get involved.
Partner get involved. You must meet the 4 pillars.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And look, I have got some issues recently. I have not the issues, but the the inquiries. Client has bridging visa and they want to apply for the partner visa.
That's
the things that
okay. Before getting into that complex area, Lilash, probably people are watching and they're trying to, or they maybe kind of accumulating their documentations to apply partner visa. So let's simplify stage by stage process. Let's begin with the partner. What is partner first? How you eligible? What is your thought?
So for my thought, I don't think it's what is in the law, right? So
as a layman, how you explain your client?
In a layman term, if you are married, then you have a partner, you must be in ongoing relationship exclusively.
Yeah, correct.
To other people, right?
Yeah.
And if you have lived together for at least 12 months, that can also be classified as a partner.
Yes, and Okay, and then the last but not the least, there is one more way to be eligible,
Register
which
your-
is you can register your relationship.
Yeah.
So registration doesn't apply all around Australia. Maybe every state has their own kind of law and regulation. So definitely New South Wales has, because we've been doing so many clients for so many years.
And Western Australia doesn't have the registration thing.
Probably you're right.
Yeah.
So three ways:
Yeah.
getting married, living together for 12 months, and registration.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to explain here, because there is a massive misunderstanding and massive kind of a confusion, especially for the clients. Let's say if you are already lived 12 months together, you don't need to register.
Yeah.
Registration actually eliminate that 12-month living together thingy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's say if you are living for last 2 months and your registration is done, then you can apply partner visa. So don't get confused between 12-month versus registration. So you can use either or.
Either or.
Yeah, that's great.
So basically, you mean to say that if you have not lived together for 12 months, maybe you can register your relationship if the state allows. Otherwise, you if the state does not allow you, you need to
Probably
either
move
get
there
married
or move there
or
move there. Yeah.
or
Okay.
move your state or stay for together for at least 12 months.
Exactly. So the basic thing now, we know how we eligible to apply partner visa, right? So fundamental is done.
Yep.
Now let's move to the next stage. So let's say you are married now, or maybe in de facto, or maybe registered. Now, what kind of area you need to work out to present your file to the Department of Home Affairs? So let's talk on that, and then we go back to bridge
So
again.
as I said before, there are 4 pillars. First one, obviously, it's a financial. Second one is your social status. If your relationship is recognized by the society or not.
Yeah, correct.
Third one is household, how you act or perform in your household, your daily activities.
Yeah.
Some may go for the shopping, and one may cook, right?
Yeah.
So and the last part is commitment to each other.
Nature of commitment.
Nature of commitment to each other.
So exactly, you spot on the all 3 pillars are 4 pillars are there, and you gave a kind of examples too. But now, in your case, how do you deal with your clients who are offshore, and it's pretty tough to maintain, especially the household?
Okay.
So what is your approach? What could be your quick tips to your client, or maybe someone watching these videos today?
So it depends. Where the partner is located itself, right?
If they are not onshore together, let's say.
So even if they are offshore, how well they are communicating with each other. If the sponsor is helping the applicant financially or other matters, and if the applicant is in the sponsor house, helping their parents or not.
Exactly,
right?
spot on. That's the point.
So it depends on each situation. For example, in country like Nepal, we are patriotic society, right? And if some girl or lady want to sponsor someone from Nepal, typically a guy, then there can be a problem when, like, for example, the guy never goes or only visit the girl parents few times a month or few times in 3 months. It depends like that. So it's not like overall scenario, but it can happen.
Yeah, I would like to share my actually experience. So normally, in that case, how I deal is normally having few start declaration, and then the most important one is if she or he whatever living with parents, and then sharing the household. That can be one of the examples. And normally I feel, look, it's not 100% proven, but as the applicant is offshore, not living together with the partner in Australia, then somehow department is also shown some leniency, as long as other 3 pillars like a financial and then social and then the nature of commitment are strong, normally they are okay with that.
Yeah. And another thing can be done is apply for the tourist visa.
Yeah.
while you're waiting for your
Yeah.
partner visa
Yeah.
to be processed.
Mm-hmm.
Once your tourist visa is granted, you
Mm-hmm.
can come onshore and live together.
Yeah.
And this is how you can also maintain the household.
Yeah, exactly. So that is also one of the good ways for the countries like maybe European country or maybe North American country,
Even for
but South Asia like Nepal, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, they are pretty tough on the tourist visa. So you have to be careful.
Yeah.
So now let's move on. We established who can apply partner visa. What are the areas you need to address while applying the partner visa applications? Now let's move on the other areas. For instance, before we go to this bridging visa A, that's the last part. That's a complex area. Let's talk that at the end.
Yeah.
Let's say in what condition you cannot apply partner visa even though your relationship is genuine and ongoing.
Sponsorship obligation.
Oh, that's a very good areas to address. Yeah.
So typically, if your sponsor
Mm-hmm.
has previously sponsored someone
Mm-hmm.
and it has not been past like 5 years
Mm-hmm.
duration, there can be a substantial issue, right?
Yeah.
And another part is if your sponsor has applied for sponsorship more than 2 times
Yes. In your lifetime.
in their lifetime,
Yeah.
then there can be a issue.
Exactly.
Now there can be some exemption,
Uh-huh.
which may be the compelling and compassionate reasons.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Except those, but it can be very hard.
That's going to be very tough to be get the outcome what
Yeah.
you desire actually. So so to summarize, let's say you are in relationship, your partner is Australian citizen or resident or even eligible New Zealand citizen, but the problem is if your partner sponsored someone in the past 2 times, gone. You cannot apply again. If the partner sponsored someone within the last 5 years,
Yeah.
from the application they made,
Yeah.
gone. So then you need to seek for alternative options.
Yeah.
There's a limited options you can ask for exemption, but as you mentioned, to provide compelling reason, that is very, very tough, and there is no particularly law how you provide a compelling reason.
Yeah.
You have to be practical based. Now, have you ever thought about something beyond that? For instance, lots of people are these days on 491 and 494 visa, 491 and 494 visa. Let's say you are on 491 visa and you fall in love and relationship is genuine and ongoing.
Yeah.
What happens? Are they still able to apply for partner visa? Have you
for-
thought about that way?
For 491, I guess it will be subsequent entrant rather than partner visa.
Yeah, actually, there is a law. So let's say if you are on 491 and 494,
Yeah.
if you have not lived on that visa for 3 years,
Yeah.
still you cannot apply partner visa.
You cannot.
You cannot. So
Yeah.
you have to wait for 3 years,
Yep.
lived in the regional area,
Yeah.
and then you can apply for partner visa. So
Otherwise, it's still subsequent entrant.
exactly. So the partner visa looks to be simple. So there's so many traps,
Yeah.
so many traps. How about if someone is on the tourist visa here, but they have a no further stay at 503 condition? Would you think about that? How they able to apply partner visa?
I think they need to go offshore and apply.
Exactly. Still there is a problem. So so partner visa is not that simple as it looks, because there are so many traps and things. So exactly. You spot, and again you need to go offshore, or maybe you can apply exemption for no further stay, but chances of success is very
It's
low.
easy to go offshore and apply for 309
Exactly.
and again apply for tourist visa.
Exactly.
As you have made the thing
that is true.
Made the thing that you have already left the country. You have maintained your visa condition. This is how we can show that you can come back again in the tourist visa.
Now, before moving to that, bridging a visa condition or someone who is unlawful and applying partner visa, before get into that hot topic, what are the common questions or common sort of pitfalls where people get refused, refusal for the partner visa? What kind of things we could address to make their file stronger and the wait, 2 years wait can be fruitful rather than having a refusal and then going to the ART and then paying another extra, few thousands dollars and then going through the hard time. So what would be your basic tips?
First basic mistake will be not lodging the sponsorship. itself, because partner visa we need to lodge two different applications. One is visa application itself, and second one is sponsorship application.
Correct.
Second one would be not updating the partner visa application and not
Correct.
uploading enough documents.
Correct.
The department may ask for the more request for the more documents, but if you don't respond it on time, don't do your medicals, if you don't go for the biometrics, this can happen.
Exactly. And I would like to add some my personal examples. For instance, I been dealing one partner visa. She had a multiple partner in the past, but not legally de facto, not legally married, only casual relationship. But they had a child, right? And the guy, I'm talking about the lady applicant, and the guy actually already disappeared. He already married with somebody else, and then child involved now. And the girl now applied for another partner visa with somebody else, and the department actually called me 3 times already last week. They saying, why didn't you mention about the previous relationship? There's nothing to mention because it was just a casual one night relationship, and then but we apparently wrote everything on the statement, and then who is looking after child, and then not enough evidence with the current partner. So despite providing 40-50 evidences, they are still not happy. So the bottom line is lately immigration being very, very hard line. So it looks simple providing joint bank account, right? Easy to provide joint bank account. But the gist here inside the joint bank account, have you been spending the money for last few years or last few months? Is salary coming into the account? Is the account being used to all the grocery and stuff? So that kind of thing has a crucial role. So just having a joint bank account is not enough, So spending habit is also one of the crucial.
In terms of salary, it can be in different come to different account. It doesn't matter, but most of the time, even we as husband to our partners, what we normally do is every daily household things is taken out from one bank account. Most probably the joint bank account, even house mortgage and everything is from one bank account. Our salary comes on the separate accounts. So that, and whenever it is required, we top up the account in the joint account.
Exactly,
right? So that can also be done.
That can be easily done, but the point here is, if the salary coming to the same account for both of you, wife and husband, that looks much better, isn't it? So that's another one. And the other one I regularly encounter is, let's say, you sometimes you get a call from department, right? As an applicant or as a sponsor, doesn't matter, and you are not able to answer even a simple question. For example, what is the date of birth of your husband or partner, and then what he likes and doesn't like, when you got married, that kind of stuff. And I understand the applicant can be nervous when you got the call from department. That is fairly understandable. However, you should be very, very careful about the call, and then at least be ready. Whatever you written in the statement, it has to be similar when you say something over the phone.
Now, writing down the statement is from your mind.
Exactly, it's your story.
It's
your story. I think when we're talking about statement, let's say you provide a statement as a sponsor, I provide statement as a partner or applicant, right? So your and my statement has to be same. For example, you say, for the first time we met in May 5th, 2002. Then if I say the same thing, first time we met around April 2022, bang, refused, because this kind of small thing can make a huge difference.
Have you encountered a situation where the applicant or the sponsor, they wants you to write their statement?
Oh man, that's never do that. That's your story. You're supposed to look, as a migration agent, we have a role to make it look nice. It's a different story. But once you start writing someone's story, then you are gone. That's impossible. You should not do that. No one should do that.
Once in my early days as a migration agent, one of the clients, they asked me to write me down.
Oh my God.
Write me down their story. So what I bluntly said is, it's your story. I will not be able to write anything about you. it's you and your partner who are in relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go in details. I can only say in the surface, hey,
Uh-huh.
hey, these guys are up in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, there are nitty gritty of the
Yeah.
information or the
Mm-hmm.
story. I can't write that.
Yeah, exactly. And one tips, when you as an applicant or as a sponsor writing the story about your relationship, just don't write the relationship story. Not we department is not looking for love story.
Yeah.
What they're looking for: financial commitment, social, household, and nature of relationship or nature of
So
commitment.
in
Right?
that statement,
It has to be
4 pillars.
exactly. You have to
Not
address four
only the
pillars.
story.
Yeah.
Story should cater all 4 pillars.
Exactly. That's the truth. Now, let's jump into the very important part of the conversation. You were asking about Schedule 3 criteria. So,
What I'm asking is, a person is in bridging visa A. Let's suppose they are onshore legally,
Yeah.
no matter.
Yeah.
Right. If a person, there are lots of visa when a person is in bridging visa A, they can apply for the.
yeah, this is quite
and they don't need to meet the schedule 3
Exactly.
criteria, right?
This,
But in partner visa specifically,
Yeah.
there's a specific thing, right?
this is quite funny. I think that way too. Like as a layman, if you're watching this video, what he's trying to say is, let's say you are holding the bridging visa A. Let's say you are a student, you apply for another student visa and waiting for a decision to be made.
Yeah.
So that technically you are on bridging visa, you are legally in Australia.
Yeah.
Now you are fall in love and you wanted to apply a partner visa. What happens? Still you cannot, unless you fulfill the certain criteria. That is called Schedule 3. So it's not just a bridging visa A. If you are unlawful, bridging visa A, or maybe your last visa was refused and you are on the ART, still on the bridging visa A. So in this situation, you still can apply partner visa, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
But there's a very big but,
Yeah.
which you have to meet this Schedule 3 criteria.
Yeah.
So what does Schedule 3 criteria means?
So there are 3 schedule 3 criteria.
Yeah, exactly. So there are 3, and then that means technically, when the Schedule 3 criteria comes in, your
Let
relation
me stop you.
Yeah.
So there are 3 schedule 3 criteria: 301,
302, 303, whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So first says you must apply a visa within 28 days.
Correct.
Second one,
If you go beyond 28 days, then the thing comes tougher.
yeah.
For instance,
And the third one also says the same. All the same.
Yeah, exactly the same. Pretty much same. So let's say if you apply within the 28 days, it's still bang, no problem, right? So let's go beyond the 28 days. What we're trying to say is, let's say your last substantive visa was within the 28 days, different story. But once you cross a month, then what happens? You can still apply, right? But application process, just last week I had to go through nightmare.
Yeah.
So application process is similar, but every small things matter. Let's say if you apply normal partner visa, you can provide all the documents now and you keep updating, and later on you can upload the documents too, right? Most of the documents can be given while the visa is under the process.
Yeah.
But in this particular case, when you applied, when you are on bridging visa A or unlawful, that is Schedule 3, you have to have certain things. For example, 2 things, very important. 1, when you apply application, you must provide 2 statutory declaration. And statutory declaration is not straightforward. Certain thing has to be mentioned on it. For instance, if I'm doing statutory declaration for you and your wife, at least I have to say that you are either in married relationship or in de facto relationship.
So there should be a specific
Exactly.
word.
If the word is not there, what happens? Your application will be invalid. And
Now
you are in
this
big problem.
And now this stat deck is not from triple F.
Not for triple A. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the past, you remember, in
Yeah.
the past there was a statutory declaration 888 with the options of having declaration.
No, not option. It was mandatory.
It's a mandatory, and now the form is
requirement.
gone. Now
Yeah.
only the simple is 888 where
Yeah,
there's
just
no
use it.
options. So now I would recommend use a statutory declaration particular form, and I rather recommend use a Commonwealth, not the New South Wales, right, or not the statewide. Go for the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
And this is very crucial. And the person who is doing the declaration has to be either citizen
Citizen
or permanent resident. And if you don't provide your ID, showing your residential proof,
Yeah.
again invalid. Trust me.
Yeah.
I just been through. Trust
Yeah.
me. And the second important thing is, normally when you lodge your application, you can lodge your partner sponsorship whenever you find a time. No rush. Normally partner visa takes 24 months.
Yeah.
Within that time, you can apply anytime. We prefer to do on the spot, but
Yeah.
you can still wait a week or so, right?
Yeah.
In this case, when you're applying partner visa and on the bridging visa A or unlawful, you are unlawful or you are on bridging visa A. So we're talking about Schedule 3.
Yeah.
If you do not lodge the sponsorship on the same day,
Yeah.
bang, invalid again.
You must lose the sponsorship
Exactly.
on the same day if you are
Exactly.
if you are unlawful, also do not hold the substantive visa.
Mm-hmm.
Then lodge your application, lodge your sponsorship application.
Mm-hmm.
While lodging your application, you need to have the stat deck from the Australian citizen,
Yep.
specifically mentioning that either you are in a married relationship and it's on continuing relationship, or you are in a de facto relationship and it is also continuing relationship.
And the $1 million things,
Yeah.
that statutory declaration has to be done within the last 6 weeks.
Yeah.
If somebody did these things or this whatever we just discussed, everything's written there. The Australian citizen stat deck is perfectly fine, but that signature was made if before 6 weeks,
It is not valid.
Again you are in trouble.
And you must lodge this stat deck on the same day. You must upload
100%.
it
100%.
on the
That's
same
correct.
day.
Now you understand what is Schedule 3. Now let's say you lost the visa. So how you gonna prove? How you gonna make the outcome positive in this case? So how we actually address the Schedule 3? That's another like a mountain, like another Mount Everest to climb.
Yeah.
Let's discuss about that.
So I had one situation. One client, they were trying to lose their partner visa by themselves. What happened was basically what they told me was.
Can I stop 1 second?
Yeah.
If you fall under the Schedule 3 situation, please don't try to do yourself.
Yeah.
Please meet your migration agent or lawyer or someone professional. Otherwise, it is like climbing the Everest. Trust me, it's very, very tough.
So in that case, what happened was they were trying to upload the documents. Now their documents, they scanned it. It was more than 5 MB. So typically when we upload the documents,
You cannot do that more than 5.
it needs to be less than 5 MB. So there were heaps of documents, including photos, everything, and they were not a tech guy or tech person. So while compressing the files, they took longer time, right? And by the time it was 12 o'clock,
Another day kicks in.
another day kicks in, and the client became unlawful immediately.
Oh no!
Right?
Oh no!
And by around 2 o'clock at night, they lost the visa. Now, what happened was,
But in Perth, it's still 12 o'clock.
nah, they were somewhere else.
Yeah,
They
I'm
were
just
somewhere
joking.
else. So, they lost the visa, and bridging visa didn't get through because as an unlawful non-citizen, when you lose a visa, bridging visa C will take some time to.
That's manually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the panic, they searched in ChatGPT, they searched in the Google or something,
ChatGPT is.
and immediately they lost bridging visa E.
Then
They called me next morning, and I asked them to immediately withdraw the bridging visa E, and I assured them that your bridging visa C is coming soon.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't worked on that file,
Yeah.
but I worked for the bridging visa C work rights. In that case, what will happen now? Will their partner visa will fall down because of the Schedule 3 criteria?
I think
And they have not submitted the stat deck specifically.
And has they already got the bridging C?
Bridging C already got.
So that means application is valid. The one thing is gone. Yeah, one thing is ticked.
Bridging visa C is granted.
Yeah.
And the bridging visa C that was granted first was without work rights, and the second bridging visa B, when we applied for the work rights, it was also
I think
granted.
you raised a very good points in terms of work rights. Can I just add two seconds?
Yeah.
For instance, you are on student visa and you apply partner visa. When you having a substantive student visa, you apply partner visa, you're gonna get bridging visa A, right? And the bridging visa A comes with the full work rights.
Yes.
That's a good point, right? But you can work full time only after the student visa get expired. But if you get the bridging C, it doesn't come with the work rights. So you have to apply based on the financial hardship or whatever, and then you have to make it. So these things we have to. Even if you came under tourist visa and apply a partner visa, you're gonna get a still full-time work rights, right? So the partner visa has a beauty of having full-time work rights, but not on the C. So that is a very specific area to be addressed. And let's go back to Schedule 3. Now you apply, you lost the visa. Now how you actually provide the compelling reasons to get the visa onshore because you are under the Schedule 3 criteria. How do you do that? Have you encountered any?
Actually, I haven't done. I got one case, but it was too messy for me to work it around, and I actually told them to go for the senior lawyers.
Exactly.
So that they can help them much more efficiently than me.
I think that's the honest opinion, and then it's not going to be easy, but principally, as long as there is a compelling reason, there is no definition for compelling reason. Is a very, very like a vague area. But let's say when there is a child involved, let's say you and your wife already got the children, then the children is definitely Australian citizen, right? So in that case, we could probably establish as a compelling reason.
Best interest of child.
Exactly, the best interest of Australian child. That could be one of the reason. Other thing can be, let's say your partner, if she's sick, what happens? Or probably let's say you are a sponsor and you have let's say some sort of sickness, or maybe you need to be looked after by your partner all the time. So in that case, they may consider. Otherwise, as you mentioned, you have to see a highly professional people who've been dealing in this area and then get through it. Otherwise, it's a very, very, very complex area, not easy to handle easily. So that is to be considered.
So with this, maybe we conclude our.
Can I actually conclude before concluding? I want to give one tips to the people who are watching from offshore, and they wanting to apply partner visa. Let's say I often get asked, what is the best way to come to Australia as early as possible, because our partner visa takes almost 2 years plus, So my tips is, if possible, apply for maybe apply for tourist visa and come here and apply 820. That's a different story, right?
No.
But before doing that, what I would suggest is, if you apply general tourist visa, chances of success is very, very low. Right?
Sponsor?
So what I would suggest is apply family sponsored tourist visa. And then you can come here, that's fine. But if you come here, you cannot apply partner visa while in Australia, because there would be condition, no further stay at 503, right? So the tips here is, apply tourist visa, family sponsored. The chances of getting that visa is much higher compared to the general stream. Once you get the visa, you lost the offshore application 309, right? Then eventually you come to Australia on tourist visa, right? So once you're in Australia, you may be eligible to apply bridging visa, and then continuously wait for your 309, which is lost offshore, right?
My strategy here would be basically there are some cases where the tourist visa, normal tourist visa was granted and they have come here.
But that's very risky.
Applied for the 820.
That would be easy.
Otherwise, I'll normally ask my client to apply for 309, right? Based on that 309, we definitely gonna say in our tourist visa application that we have already applied for the partner visa,
that works.
and I need to maintain my relationship status with my partner.
So I want to go to Australia.
Yeah, because two souls far apart.
Not a good look. Yeah,
lots of hassle or even conflicts. Because of the time zone, this and that. People working here, it's hard, and over there.
So if they get the tourist visa, they come here. Then what do you do after 3 months?
So at that time, I have a different strategy. I use switch out visa for the partner visa, which has laws offshore.
So
we can still discuss it in the next
video.
Episode. We can still do the switch out. Switch out bridging visa so that they can stay here
forever. That's a good tips.
But typically laws 309, apply tourist visa, come offshore, go for switch out.
I think we covered pretty much everything. Unless you guys have any questions regarding partner visa. No questions from audience. Okay. Already successfully got the 820. And one more before we're wrapping up. Especially onshore or offshore, doesn't matter. So onshore visa is called 820, and if you apply from overseas, that is called 309, right? When people apply that visa and get the visa, they come to Australia, stay here forever, indefinitely. There is no visa expiry date. However, most of the applicants, they have a misconception saying this is a permanent residency. No. This is still not permanent residency. No. This is still stage one, but it is like a permanent residency because it gives you Medicare and everything. But still, that's not a final permanent residency.
How I portray this one is it's a two-stage process.
Exactly.
Okay. The two-stage process is done at the beginning. When you are paying for the visa application charge, you are paying for the second stage.
Exactly.
First stage is free of cost.
It's free, right?
100%. But you are paying for the second stage. Once your visa application is already from the day you applied and it crossed 2 years, you are eligible to upload more documents for the stage 2. Right? And when uploading those documents, it's free of cost again.
100%.
Right? Now, after your first stage 1 is granted, your marriage can still fail. I've got few clients has got similar situation. Their marriage failed, sponsor pulled out the sponsorship. That can happen. So it's not the end until and unless your 801 or 100 is granted. Subclass 100 is granted. So by saying this, we'll come back again.
That means very good tips. That means whoever the sponsor, who you actually used, maybe the terms is not good, but used to apply a partner visa has to be the same sponsor when you apply second stage permanent visa, right? Otherwise, it's not like a 482 visa, change the sponsorship, right? Perfect. All right. With that note,
we're gonna close our podcast for today. I think it's almost 1 hour.
Probably
40 minutes.
Oh wow!
We want 10 minutes extra explaining all the things. So we gonna meet next episode with same topic or different topic.
Another hot topics, or maybe if you would like to have any topic, would you like to us to discuss? We're happy to accommodate, and please DM us directly. So we will probably come back with that topic.
As our Chintan sir said, if you have any questions, any topics, send us an DM or comment in the YouTube channel, and we will try to make a podcast on that topic. And if you like our videos, like our podcast, please subscribe the channel, subscribe our YouTube, TikTok, subscribe Chintan sir TikTok and his YouTube as well. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thank you.